We are running away to the Lake District. My car is a mess. No Wi-Fi, no signal, no distractions. Just me, a few other dwellers, and some sheep. Let's get onto it. So, finally got the tent set up. It was raining a little bit, not too much. It thundered like 3 times. It's nice and quiet. Bought my tiny tent, which I completely forgot how to set up. Got enough snacks to feed a small army. I've got like 3 bags worth, and I still don't know what I want to eat for dinner. I got a tiny bit stressed while setting up my tent, and somehow managed to trap my arm in between the pole and the clip, and then couldn't get it out without pulling it while it was raining, while I couldn't get the pegs in. I'll show you around though. Over there behind me, I've got my little campfire, which I've never used before. My mum got it for me for my birthday. Over here, we have my little tea station. And then inside, here's some fairy lights. Welcome to my mess. So here we have my pillow, my cables next to my loaf of bread, a bag full of snacks, all the activities next to my jar of peanut butter and some marshmallows, of course coffee, and then bag of clothes, which I definitely have packed, but the worst thing is to be cold, next to my shower bag. And I also bought Cassandra, that's her name, hot water bottle. See you later. Good morning. It's day 2. Last night went okay. I got my first ever 100 sleep score on, what's it called? My Garmin watch. The ground mat was horrible. I have 2 of them, but they're just so flat. They cost me £1 each. I'm not mad, but if there's something that I need to update, it's definitely that. Today we are off to Black Moss Pot, even though for some reason I keep calling it Black Moss Pit. We've walked from the campsite, go to see how that goes, because we're technically not on a trail yet, but that's fine. This is the view. So if I would have followed the main road up, that would have taken me to the beginning part of the route, but I've decided to take a little public path detour that should, in theory, then cut into it. Later on I'll go through my bag and everything, but here we go. Hello! So we just crossed the waterfall, which is, oh, I'm very red. Let me turn you around. Just down there and a little bit to the left. I didn't record because that was a bit of figuring out. The trail I'm following is not a trail to Black Moss Pot. It's like 20-mile trail, so I'm trying to figure it out with Google Maps alongside it. So it's a bit finicky, but we'll get there. See you in a bit. Okay, so we made it to Black Moss Pot. Planned to go wild swimming. There were a lot of people saying how cold it is and saying it's fresh. I feel great. It's actually such a nice day. Whoa, that's a big drop. What am I doing? Oh, the groin is in. It's not that bad. I'm grateful or something. Ooh. I wonder how much range. How much range it has. Big shapes. Small shapes make you anxious, make you feel small and insecure. Big shapes make you feel confident and happy. Or something. What am I going to do now? I don't know. Stand in the lake. Should I get him up to my shoulders? Oh, you know what? It's not that bad. I know I did that, but it's fine. So we've had a little swim. Now I'm gonna have some lunch. Bread, butter, dried mango, and ooh, my head in the way, electrolyte water. Good morning. I've currently just drove to Easdale Town, like walk area. I'm currently right outside Grasmere in some lay-by. Free parking, which is lovely. I believe it's around 9k. Yeah, roughly around 9k. I'm slumming it. Ooh. So are you guys, apparently. I don't know if I pack up tonight after it's like dinner and then just chill in the car until I can be bothered to drive. So I was going to go for a coffee, but I'll go for a coffee on the way back, whatever. I'll need caffeine at some point. There's always caffeine somewhere. When did the sun rise today? The sun rose at 5 a.m. Positive vibes. Posy vibes. It'll be fine. Everything's going to be okay. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. That wind. I don't even know if my head's in it. I can't see that far. It is. Got that wide angle. That felt so good. And I've pretty much got the whole thing to myself. Ooh, cold, but good. Okay, so here's the situation. I've been for a swim. Feeling a bit chilly, so I've got my scarf over my lap. Just sat. It's quite quiet. Like, I've only seen 3 or 4 people since I've been here, and it's like 11:30. I'm gonna walk back in a moment and stop off at the Poets Cafe, which seems really cute and quaint. I'm feeling really grateful for being here, and I have an extra night, but there's just a lot of stuff I want to do at home before I start my new job. And like, being here has helped me figure out that I know what's important to me, and I just need to focus on that. It's so easy to get tied up in, I need to make this by this. I should be here, I should be posting this, blah, 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 blah. Quick, go, 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 go. You know, that kind of like hustle culture. How am I going to afford to buy a house? How am I going to afford to move away? I need to start doing Instagram. I need to start doing YouTube. Oh my god, what about those angles? Oh my god, I need this in order to do that. And it's just suffocating. But being here, it's like, okay, all I care about is, what do I care about? All I care about is like the people who are close to me, and pottery and drawing and running. But because it fulfills my soul, not because I need to sell it to anyone. Oh my god, there's someone with a floaty, that's so cute. I just want to remember why I'm doing this. Like, you only have one time round on the planet, supposedly. Maybe not. I hope a few more goes, because I do it a little bit differently, maybe. Well, I just pay more attention in school. But yeah, you only get one go in this form. And it should be, there's a balance between being selfish and serving yourself, you know. No one else is going to get you where you need to be apart from you. But also being selfless to support your community, whether that's your family or your friends or your significant other. But trying to fit that all in with today's society makes it seem impossible, and like the months are getting away from me. But being here for 2 nights has made me feel like I've been here for 6 weeks, and just not using my phone has really helped. I'd already tried before to use apps and stuff to lock me out of it. I'm technically now locked out of it from 6 till 8 p.m. because I don't really have a crutch with Instagram anymore, but I do have a crutch with YouTube videos. I love long form content. Like video essays are my favourite, or just watching people doing stuff. Oh, come with me while I declutter my bedroom. I don't know, I like watching people who just living their day-to-day lives a little bit slower, because it reminds me that, like, yeah, that's alright. So hopefully I can make someone else feel like, yeah, that's alright, I don't need to do everything all of the time, all at once. Bam. I know it may look like I'm doing everything all of the time at once, but I'd say 50% of the time I'm laid in my bed going, what is the point? Why? But, you know, trying to change my perspective, trying to do that less, trying to block out social media, putting all the things in place in order to build a sustainable, fulfilling life. Get my little house, get my little coffee shop with my communal pottery studio, and then just chill. But until then, I am allowed to chill. I don't have to be until I get there. So I'm probably not going to get there for another 5-6 years. So I hope I chill between them. Well, I'm chilling right now. I'm going to chill when I get home. I think the big key is removing yourself. I've had to message a few people to be like, oh, I'm not going to be available for at least a month, I don't really know, blah, blah, blah. I just find friendships really draining at the moment. I don't know how I'm supposed to give back when I have nothing to even give for myself. So I hope people understand. I have a lot of time for them. I think they have a lot of time for me, and they understand who I am. I'm very much like this throughout my life. But if they don't, hey ho, friendships come and go. Love and peace, wish you well. But maybe it's not meant to be. On that note, I'm going to pack up. I'm going to go. So altogether, it was 8.15k. It took 2 hours 52. Moving time 2 hours and 20 minutes. Technically, still not done. Probably got another 20-minute walk, I think, back to the car. But we've just stopped off at Lancrig for coffee and cake. I got a latte and a millionaire shortbread. Staff were nice, coffee's nice, cake's nice. What more could you want? I'm probably the most noise pollution in the area at the moment. Lovely stuff. Feels a bit weird to be on my own, but I'm happy I've done it. I'm happy I'm here. Cheers. Hi. We're on the wrong side. For the sun, for the filming. Oh, look at the active train. It bubbles around far too much. The endorphins are pumping. We are feeling good. Anyway, back to the car. Back to the campsite. Stuff in the car. Down to the caves. Maybe we'll stop at Rydal Cave. Maybe not. I don't know. And then we're just gonna slowly but surely make our way home. But for the first time ever, instead of rushing and being like, I can do it in one go, because most of the time I don't stop, we're gonna stop as many times as we want. You know why? Why? Because we have nowhere to be. Gosh, I packed so many clothes for being cold. I packed a coat, I packed a hoodie, I packed a long sleeve t-shirt, I packed a scarf, I packed gloves. But right now, at 1:20. Boy, oh boy, is it hot. Not complaining though, it's like, it's good hot. It's good. I'm almost out of footage, and I did not bring my other SD card, but when I get home, I'm then going to delve back into the world of editing, but it should be fun, because hearing my voice, I don't really care, but it is like slightly jarring, I guess, because you're like, ooh, do I really sound like that? My issue with it is that in my brain, the ideal me is girly, you know? Like, I can handle myself, I'm independent, but girly, you know? I like to feel whimsical and fairy-like. And then I listen back to the audio and it's like, and I'm like, oh, I'm rough around the edges. I have my delicate side, you know. Our personalities, what do they say? What do they say? What does Shrek say? Like onions, many layers. One of those layers. I'm a delicate fairy. Especially when it comes to bugs. It's stunning here though. I don't know why I want to leave a day early. I'm just a bit tired, I think. Just a bit bloody tired. And laying on that floor is horrible. I think also another reason that I'm okay with going home is because I know that I can come back. I can do it. I've proved to myself that it's not scary. Solo camping, it's fine. Especially since the campsite, I swear, I wanted to say 90%, but I think about 60% of the people there are solo girlies. And it's just me and the girly pops with our cars and our little tiny tents, living our best lives. Ooh, Jesus. Nearly died. Oopsie. But big point is, we didn't. They slowed down. I moved to the side. Solo girlies for the win. Back to the car. Peace, love. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.